Could you come over here? Was I asleep? What a strange dream I was having.
Ilderen. Lisfunyemen en Falasimir. Elelia Yavtolme?
Ah, a material. Useful things, these.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Your current vocation is ill-suited to wielding a bow, Master.
'Tis as you say.
I've a knack for gathering items, and am ever on the hunt for new finds. I'll gladly... try out...
All told, I'm rather...
I hope I can count on you in a scrape. I'll gather these now. 'Twould be a shame to forget their location when we need them most.
It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.
Oh, true to your word, you have come. This shan't do. How are we to proceed if you haven't been...
Our road was a long one, but here we are at last.
Oh, true. This shan't do.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it. Oh, that took nary a moment. Now that we're here, what did you have in mind, Arisen? To break the law is to be thrown in jail.
As I understand it, the pay of a jailer is miserable.
Well met. You will soon forget the fatigue of a long journey when treated to... The foremost hospitality... in all Vernworth. Much obliged. Perhaps you might provide me with some inspiration.
Precious little time.
Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
How might I be of service? Are you in the market for something in particular? Always a pleasure.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coining.
time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Have you come to be curious? While it is admirable to devote yourself, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation. Here, have you found any of the items we discussed? Perchance. Do come again.
The rules at your... Opportunities as they come, I say.
Have you come to be curious? While 'tis admirable to devote, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation. Heretofore unseen opportunity, always a pleasure. Have you come to be curious? While 'tis admirable to devote yourself to a particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation. Heretofore unseen opportunities of exciting, always a pleasure.
Just think, the first our foes shall see of you will be an arrow in their breasts.
May your arrows fell many a flying fiend.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Oh, true to your... Let us begin at once. I should like to... You have my gratitude. I learned in fact. Unlike those of Elven Lake, bows crafted by other races, I can see this is no revelation for you. I expect not so for those of Elven Lake, however. Our bows, mayhap you will find the sentiment strange, but such is the perspective. We are taught that arrows loosed with proper form will strike true. As if 'tis all I admit. I find it rather baffling myself, yet with this bow, I begin to understand. Let us see if I fare any better. Huzzah! What a feat! I can hardly believe it. Every this marvel is nothing at all like an elven bow. The design, to think that I should feel such a difference. Mayhap I am more... 'Tis a strange thought. But how else to explain it? My arrows are not swords. I'd nearly given up on myself. Yet my performance of this bow has done with the ingenuity of this design. It is all very well to talk of honing one's form. I am decided. With this as my weapon, I have no doubt I shall part.
It seems Sir Glyndor's doubts no longer plague him. May his newfound confidence see him through his trial of archery.
I suppose 'tis so?
Have you come to be curious? While it is admirable to devote you, particularly if you are eligible for a special vocation. Heretofore, unseen opportunity.
Always a pleasure.
We shall bolster each other in turn. We as your shields, you with your magics.
There's naught that magic cannot achieve.
I've never seen one.
Let's take it easy today.
Stomach's complaining. I'll have an early supper.
Still a while to go before my shift's over.
Of course. No one would bother.
I have no issue falling asleep, even at this time of day. Here's a...
Our adventure continues.
Off we go then.
This is for you. What do you think?
Differing vocations, aren't we?
That is most fortuitous.
We must each of us hone our skills. A jack of all trades is a master of none.
Now there's a worthy prize. If only 'twerk so far away. While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by here. Perhaps I could show you the way?
This is just the sort of place that begs exploring.
What I wouldn't give for a map. Particularly one that could tell us where all the treasure lies.
'Tis easily done.
Ingredients are plentiful hereabouts. Seems we've enemies in our midst. Leave it to me.
Prepare yourself! Now, this is a good find.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
Just when I needed it most. Many thanks. Come to think of it, the private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
I'll be sure to keep that in mind.
The creature's corpse will serve us well.
Strike true, lest the beast flee. Mightn't we go elsewhere? I expect there's little left to discover here.
No experience is entirely without value, but 'tis difficult to summon the enthusiasm when it repeats overmuch. If we are to break it, it shan't be from this side.
So it goes.
I suppose we shan't uncover any more treasures here. A shame, that.
We ought to savour our good fortune. Not every location will yield such a... bounty.
A good sleep does wonders.
Off we go then.
Shall we get underway? We'll never get anywhere if all we do is rest.
I understand the inclination arisen. Camping. Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
That's the spirit! Nothing like a jaunt through the woods to put a spring in one's step.
I suppose 'tis too much to ask that we pass through unmolested.
I knew it to be so. You've got the enemy right where I need them, Arisen. Don't let up!
Miss, then you shame us both. I'll turn you into a pincushion.
The yoke is fixated and utterly on you, Arisen. Hold its movements as long as you can. I'll handle the rest.
This brute has quite the temper.
Breakfast supposed to taste great. Just in the nick of time.
Wanting my help.
Oh, very well.
If you would.
And here I was hoping for some great treasure. Now I feel a fool.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Have a gander at my wares. You shan't regret it. Hope to see you again ere long.
It is most exhilarating to hand over such a sum.
These were necessary expenses, mind. No use clinging to every lost coin.
While traveling beyond the rift, I uncovered a treasure chest hidden in this very locale. Shall we seek it out?
Now I fear more Finland Tarma. I fear Pele in Minnesvana.
I happen to understand Elvish, Master. I expect you'll... Find my...
I only hope your memories of our journey are as fond as mine.
Are you fit to travel?
I've a modest talent for spotting materials that can be used to enhance.
I'm only glad to have proven my worth.
'Twill be an honor to serve by your side. There is a rumor whispered among pawns that I have oft pondered. The gist of it is, when pawns travel beyond the rift, we can contract a peculiar illness that imperils the lives of those around us. At first, we are only restless and excitable, but in time we become so unruly that even the Arisen holds no sway over us.
That sounds most unpleasant.
Nambawi Alelia Yatelun.
Kana el kemenhum.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Dear Alakaliel.
We herua. Urtu air.
Erama, Emina Savannah.
Elelote an fear anantui. Osto silfa malantha alecano mine in fair avehum. Ala nemorevin. Anakulia tu elelia nenwen. Lule suluria ir tarin. Telume nun vane kalalian. Sinde fir areng. Aleria fir more arendo. Atta hel telpe.
And a win fair no... Dileron, a new man. Arefa. Nambao.
Sono Oyu Pindamun Luntarma. Keminindo?
Tis a chest. I shall take a look inside.
'Tis uncommonly rare, this. I look forward to informing my own master of...
Pindamun. Palan ostolintan. Fer luint nunwi el orne kasinke fanilm.
Ronde Minotaur.
Akael fil Calowin nun li arume fa in Iterond, etele el da. Alia nun. Where? In Lalasta.
Damun.
Valis Haranan, Alana Fear in Minir.
Onne Kasinke Fanir. Salma Arin. Alekamo Nanda.
Master, my heart knows no greater peace than when I am by your side.
Dear Alekaliel.
Ayu, Fanamo Nemetani.
Salma Arinfen.
Nini
Alekamo
Ondo,
Nanda.
Aninke Lialvani Aldeke.
Ayu, Fanamo Nemetani.
Onne Kasinke Fanir. Arisen, I know of at least one location in the vicinity that may be of interest to you. Shall I tell you more?
And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
Look, as long as you think. About time I taught that gullard a lesson.
Lots to do.
Must be vigilant.
You shan't hear me complain about an early repose.
The sun may have fallen, but the day is far from over.
Step lively. Journey by starlight shall make for a nice change of pace.
A new day, a new perspective.
Suppose I could visit something.
part of the predicament.
Let me get that.
It is our duty to see this peace protected.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
It is not our place to hurry the Arisen.
Must hold out till someone comes to me. I guess grateful I get to lead a quiet life. Can't wait for the new equipment coming. Hustle and bustle.
Why can't I serve patrons? I'm comelier than some.
Well now, you're...
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scour the area. Well, scour will be right.
In here.
Open up!
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playground? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
Come on, then. Keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your Majesty.
Tell us, Your Majesty, would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, as you say, I'll go and sober up.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. Come see me in my bordlery, whene'er you're so inclined. I'll instruct my attendants to send you straight to me.
I feel someone sweeping me off my feet.
Fine spot to take my mind off my troubles.
I get along with everyone.
The sky always puts me in a contemplative mood.
I ought to find someone to buy me a drink.
Why can't I serve patrons? I'm comelier than some. I had a helping hand.
A lonely place.
This place is very dreary. Seems naught ever goes right.
So many happy voices carried on the wind.
Seems my humming would be unwelcome.
Mayhap I ought to ask around town.
Now this is a conundrum.
Your equipment's coming.
They're the same tired faces and the same tired frocks.
I'm in no hurry to leave.
I only pray my watch finishes without incident. I'd sooner stay out of battle, were it possible.
But what is one to do?
My sword arm could use some work. My sword arm could use some work.
Silence cultivates wisdom.
It is on me to bear what younger shoulders can't.
This is where I come when life gets overwhelming.
It's too quiet here. Are brigands lurking about? There's aught to be said for peace.
This job
and
better be
quiet.
worth it. It's too bloody early.
No eat young.
Our soldiers need better training.
Good to see you, Master.
It seems you have obtained information regarding the false sovereign. Captain Brant will be eager to hear of it, I'm sure. Now to report to Captain Brant. Methinks I know where to find the person you're looking for.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Here we are.
You wouldn't want to make the others jealous now.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem, congratulations. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return one... There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true... Well, well. He is merely Disa's puppet, then. 'Tis likely that he knows naught of her schemes. Even were he to be removed, I suspect some other would simply be made to take his place. But if there's aught that compels my attention, 'tis this other man you mention. Phasus, was it? He seems a man of import, and yet I have never heard of him. Pray, allow me to investigate this matter further.
Queen Regent Disa appears to be working in concert with this Phasus fellow, but what precisely is their aim?
How very peculiar.
We have arrived.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. So the acting chief of Melv was blamed. I suspect this is some... However, I've heard no report of her capture, so it may well be that she is safe. Perchance, is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? I have been pursuing all of the channels available to me. Would Your Majesty be willing to venture to Vermont's... Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If Your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Pray inform me when your preparations are complete. Is there aught else you would speak of, Your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to...
It is of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end... we must travel to Vermon's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination.
Hail, friend. How? 'Tis not long now ere I am to undertake that. I thought it only right to tell you that. I was also rather hoping you would consider attending. No one could be worth... but the path to the arbor is not easily found or followed. 'Twould be best I escorted you. There is a log bridge near the ruins where I train. I'll await you on the other side. Come find me when you are ready to make for the...
Need anything?
Stop by again soon. Seems my feet always...
Over here, if you please. Where are you off to?
sluggards.
I suppose I ought
Suppose
to
I've best run along.
I nodded off for
There
a
are
moment
few
then.
places where I can let down my guard.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Would you mind coming over here?
If we're to break it, it shan't be from this side.
True enough.
'Tis dark enough to warrant the use of your lantern, Master.
Fell from the beast and breathed his last. That was well fought. There's no one standing who might say otherwise.
No doubt this triumph will spur us into the next.
Over here, if you please.
I expected to simply accept this. Absurd!
I knew you would prevail, Master.
Keep on like that!
A night-bound forest is fearsome indeed.
We cannot let our fear get the better of us. Else, who will protect the Arisen?
These fiends will soon be defeated when their skulls are smashed beyond repair. Well done.
Cast the flames! You fought it too late!
Don't go soiling yourself now.
At mine.
Good on, good on.
I will protect you.
You hold the enemy's focus, and I can strike them down.
We are at our best when we combine our strength. Thank you for healing me, Arisen. Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Skeleton!
This ends here.
An exemplary performance.
Let us try for the same result with our next attack.
Methinks we could move this boulder if we work together.
I say we give it a push and see what happens.
It is not long till daybreak, Master.
The threat of attack seems more manageable by daylight. I enjoy tackling fierce foes and prefer combat's thrills than gathering items. I am confident and may act in... dependent...
Though our paths diverge here, it surely won't be long.
Oh, good. I see the Arisen's found someone...
Would you mind coming over here? I've just recalled. I found a treasure chest near here during my travels beyond the rift. May I show you to its location?
Are we ignoring the enemy today? Little does our foe realise how narrowly they escaped death's touch.
Quite agree.
That was impeccably timed, Arisen. Yon statue may yield new sights if we can reach it. What say we mark it in our minds as a place of interest? Tis an odd thing to wake after the sun has fallen.
Shall we check our packs and be off?
I hope you slept well.
Now here's a surprise.
At least all our efforts weren't for naught.
Interesting. I shall have to inform my own master of this. Would that such tranquility could last.
There's no great shock to me.
This is generally used as a material.
Different combinations of materials result in different creations. Hope you weren't expecting mercy. Just a short rest. Hang in there. Help will surely come. Do not waste this chance. Press home our advantage.
Strike fast, Petro, and our quarry shall fall! Arisen!
Should your pack grow overfull, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here. Here, I'll wager. I say we collect as much as we can carry.
I see our goal has changed. I would not presume to direct our course, but do let me know if you require a guide.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing.
'Tis of dire import we unmask the false sovereign. To that end, we must travel to Vermin's eastern edge. Methinks I know the general destination. Shall I show you the way, Master?
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
Over here, if you please. A night-bound forest is fearsome indeed.
We cannot let our fear get the better of us. Else, who will protect the Arisen?
"'Tis this way. Would that such tranquility could last.
I suppose 'tis so.
You there! Are you looking to enter the village? You'd best go elsewhere, friend. What's wrong about this place? There's no business to be had here.
I don't know about you, Master, but word of a curious village does more to spark my interest than deter it.
Fancy a look at my wares? Well met, sir. How might I be? Service.
do come again.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
I could do with a long soak in the tub.
This is the inn. We've room, of course. Nothing's free in this world.
Getting proper rest is an important duty in its own right. A good sleep does wonders.
Come. We've much to be getting on with.
Shall we get underway? Eyes follow us wherever we go here. 'Tis enough to make one jumpy.
'Tis eerie, but we must needs press on.
As quiet as a mill pond hereabouts. Work done gracelessly is work done poorly.
Yon path leads not to our destination. If you would prefer to explore, I shall guide you another time.
I'm sure there's a very good reason for this detour. We must respect our master's wishes.
Greetings. I must say I'm impressed by your intuition, sir. I trust you are enjoying yours. If you have any questions, ask away. I should be glad to aid you. If aught about our humble village seems strange to you, that is what is here that thieves are instructed in to begin with. Those who wander into the village are evaluated for their potential. Of course, you are no exception. Which is to say, you have my approval. Is there aught else you care to ask? You're curious what I know of you? Naturally, I'm not the only one. Our village has its own network of spies and informants, you see. You're the second arisen to come to Vermont. And you've allied yourself with... In response, she's... Oops. Don't misunderstand. I'm no ally of the Queen Regent. Those who deal in information must ne'er align themselves with a particular Is there aught else you care to ask? Arthur, you say? I've lived in this village many a year, but I can't say I've heard of someone but... Is there aught else you care to ask? I take... You, sir, are worthy of inheriting my ultimate technique. Once mastered, 'twill allow you to fell all foes, both minuscule and mighty. Is there aught else you care to ask? I take care.
Our fortunes are looking up. All the more so if we sell this newfound prize. Deeper pockets make for shallower troubles, they say. Do you know how long you'll be? I only ask so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
You made it after all. Guess that means I win. Oi, you lot best pay up. Dear me. You didn't disappoint, did you? You've done well. Seems only fair. Figures you'd want to know about him. We're supposed to be neutral. Ordinarily, I wouldn't. But I suppose I can tell you. His real name is Dara. He was one of us, but he's been egged. We had no choice, see? After he went off to play the false arisen. We're men and women of shadow. That's why he was cast out. That all you wanted to ask? For all this, Dara was, but he failed. Took a massive injury to the chest during the trial. So the title fell to me. That's when he went off, saying he used the scar on his chest to pose as the... And what a scheme that turned out to be, eh? Still, you'd have a hard time proving that he... But we can't have him think me thinks. He needs something to remind him of the debt he owed. That all you wanted to ask? What can I say? Not many people bother with this place. Luckily for me, you were different. Knew I was right to bet in favor of the Arisen. Anyway, most visitors get fooled into we send them packing with a trifle, and if they don't question it, good riddance. Anyone that we only train the rare few who make it here. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next. Now, as to the Maester's teaching, not sure you'll be able to use it to its fullest potential, but I'll show it to you. That all you wanted to ask? Aye. Till next time, then.
I can't say prayer ever did much for me.
Greetings, Master. Is this where you've been all this while?
Dare I presume I've caught your eye?
Always sets me to think.
I'll go and open the chest.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
This rumour has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. And here we are, in the blink of an eye. Shall we take stock of our surroundings?
The one we seek isn't here. Perchance we've come at the wrong time.
Welcome to the... We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a... Come back any time. Welcome to the Star Trek. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Come back any time.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your majesty's claim. Have you divined aught of the false sovereign, your majesty? This appears to be a bill calling for the... But hold a moment. Does this man's... I see. Ah, but of course, a clever plan. The Queen Regent will furthermore, tools, and all the while, a clever ploy indeed. I've no doubt that this bill would prove its worth in due course.
Sir, the false sovereign operates at the behest of Queen Regent Disa. This spider has woven her web rather carefully. We have reached our destination.
These writings could be of import.
Shall we take a closer look?
What about... Good evening, sir. I trust you fared all right on the roads? Bite the hour? Much obliged.
This inspires no... childhood misgivings.
Welcome.
Got to focus. My head will roll if aught goes awry.
Nice to see you again. This is my favorite place in all the town.
Would that I could spend all day here.
Naught of import ever happens here, anyhow.
You're always such fun to talk to.
Ah, Sir Arisen. I've been meaning to speak with you. Did you, perchance, pay a visit to the House of the Blue Sunbright? I see. After the rather strongly worded letter I received, it was under unique circumstances, shall we say, that Daphne you must understand. The House of the Blue Sunbright is our most generous benefactor, and their favor, thus, for the sake of all who reside herein, I beg you to steer Daphne away from any further contact with that household. Though it pains me to perpetuate the girl's misfortune, it must be done, if the gracious hand is to continue to function.
Yes, sir. Have you procured what I asked? Unfortunately, I can give you little more than that. Forgive me. But in place of a reward, only if you've the time and inclination, of course. What say you? As servants of the gracious hand, we provide whatever treatment we can to the... Yet, at times, 'tis not enough. Perhaps you will recall the parents who were here when you first arrived. An unfortunate pair. They've suffered no few hardships in the slums, and now, even their... By chance, he was examined by a roaming man, claiming to be a doctor. Yet, the family had not them, so he was put into our care.
I'll gather this. It might be of use. It seems Lady Elena means to give us a...
Here he is. This young man is Lubin. We've been administering the medicine recommended by the doctor who examined him, but he has yet to show any sign of recovery. To be perfectly honest, I doubt the soundness of that so-called doctor's judgment. After all, there is no shortage of ne'er-do-wells out there, willing to claim their medicine, but I suppose I ought not say such things so openly. At any rate, I'd best Come. We've medicine to prepare. We've enough to make a fresh batch now, thanks to a kind donation.
Psst! You there! Help me! Listen, the sisters here are good to us, but I'm growing weaker day by day. It started with a slight fever, and now... See that empty bed? An old man was lying in it till just a few days past. He told me he was feeling better, that he'd be well enough to leave anon. Mayhap I'm just imagining things. I hope that's the case. And yet... something isn't right. Pray, should you hear any queer rumors about the gracious hand, come tell me of them, won't you?
Have you a different destination in mind, Master? Very well. I shall follow your lead instead.
Perhaps the Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this eventually.